So I feel like we're always talking about eyebrows lately. Everyone wants to know how to get them, what the best products are for filling them in. And so there are tons and tons of options, and I recently discovered a new to me brand called Billion Dollar Brows. And this is a product that is going to be sold at Kohl's, who is definitely stepping up their beauty game for sure. I mean, you can get Real Techniques brushes at Kohl's. The Balm, I buy a lot of that brand there now. What else? The Rock is at Kohl's now. So check and see if your Kohl's has a beauty spot. They may or may not have as amped up one as I just mentioned. But there's one in my town that has all of those brands, and they will have Billion Dollar Brows as well. So this is a brow specific brand. They don't make other products, just brow products. This is their best sellers kit, and it will retail for $34.99. Now this was sent to me for review, but that is going to be the price when you can purchase it. However, it is a $68 value. And what is in this kit are 4 products, and they are shown here. I will show them to you in order of application. So there is the Universal Brow Pencil. This is really interesting. I was totally skeptical because a universal color, like, come on now, that says it's for blondes and brunettes. Well, I am obviously very brunette, and I like dark eyebrows. I like bold brows, so I was very hesitant about this. However, I really like it. I have it on this eyebrow here. This eyebrow is obviously totally nude. He's not wearing anything. So the next product is their double-sided Brow Duo Pencil. And what this is a concealer pencil on one side and a highlighting pencil on the other side. However, it's not a shimmery highlight. It's really just 2 different colored concealers, to be honest. But the concealer side you will use to carve out under and around the brow. And then the highlight end you will just use right on the brow bone. Then it comes with a really nice what they're calling smudge brush. I would call this a flat brush. It's a synthetic brush that you're going to blend the color out with, blend the concealers out with. And then as a final touch, they did include their clear brow gel. This is just to set your brows and hold them in place. So yeah, let me show you how to use it on this eyebrow. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the spoolie end of the Universal Brow Pencil. I'm just going to brush my brows into place. They are wild. They can be controlled. Then I'm going to use the retractable pencil end. So you don't sharpen these, it's retractable. And I'm gonna begin to fill in, starting with the underside of my brow. That's just how I do it. Some people like to do the tail end first. Just do whatever, do you. Okay, so grab your spoolie and brush through the color at the front of your brow. This is an area we want it to be naturally lighter, even though there was a time in my life, a dark time, where I wanted them real dark all the way across. If you're on Pinterest, you can find those horrible pictures. Feel free to comment on how ugly my eyebrows looked, because they were. As you can see, the color actually matches perfect. Way to go, Billion Dollar Brows. You nailed it with your universal taupe, because this matches exactly. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's just a color that just happens to be flattering to everyone, or if it's somehow self-adjust. I need to look into that more. Now we're ready for the concealer and highlight. So I'm going to take my dual pencil here, take the darker end, which is the concealer, and sketch out a very clean line below and on top. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but if you really like that clean, defined look, this is what's going to give you that. You can do on the inside a little. This is also really helpful for if you have not plucked or waxed your eyebrows in a while. You can actually use the concealer pencil to draw over them hairs. Draw over those hairs and make it look like you got your eyebrows groomed. Now take this flat brush and blend out the concealer. Sharpen your lines. All right, so it just looks really clean and really defined. And if that is a look you like, this is what's going to give you that. Take the other end, the lighter of the two ends, this is the highlight, and just put that right here on the brow bone. You can use it sideways like I did, that's kind of a little too much, but we're gonna blend it out. We just have it on our brow bone. Take that brush and blend it out. Now you may want to do this before you do your eye makeup. As you can see, I'm kind of covering up my crease color. And for the final finishing touch, we're going to take our Billion Dollar Brows Clear Brow Gel and just gently brush through to set the brow hairs in place. Don't do this too vigorously because you'll actually pick up the color. Just really lightly place them where you want them. And there you have it, your $billion brows. You know, maybe before my eyebrows were like $1,000 eyebrows. And then when I did the pencil, they were million. And then when I did the concealing and highlighting, well, now they're $1 billion brows. So you can't buy them unless you have $1 billion. So I really like this actually. I don't know why I keep saying actually, like I was surprised. But you know what? I was surprised because I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills line and I didn't really think I would ever like anything else. The only thing I will say is that the brow pencil has a different texture than you might be used to if you use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, because that's definitely a very firm pencil. This is a lot softer and I would describe the texture as like waxy. Yeah, it's definitely a waxy texture. So that took a little getting used to. Plus the tip is not nearly as fine of a point as Brow Wiz, but I didn't find it too big of a deal. I actually found this quicker to work with because it covers more surface area and it's softer. So you're not doing a ton of those hair-like strokes trying to build up your brow. So yeah, it actually will cut down some time for you, I think, if you are used to using a firmer brow pencil. So all in all, I really like this kit. I think it's totally worth the 35 bucks. So you pay $35 and you get $1 billion brows. Yeah.